Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right? Working longer hours, skipping breaks, answering emails late at night. Yet somehow, you're still falling behind. You show up early. You stay late. You say yes when everyone else says no. But the promotion goes to someone else. The raise never comes, and the recognition never shows up. You're exhausted, mentally drained, running on caffeine and stress. And you're watching people who seem to do less, move much faster than you. If you've ever asked yourself, why am I working this hard and still not getting ahead? Then stay with me, because this story might change how you see success forever. Meet Jason. Jason Miller was 29 years old, living in a small apartment outside Columbus, Ohio. He worked as an operations analyst at a mid-sized logistics company. Nothing glamorous, nothing flashy, just a regular job that millions of people can relate to. Jason believed one thing with absolute certainty: hard work always pays off, and that belief controlled his life. Every weekday, Jason woke up at 5 in the morning. Nobody fast, just coffee and emails. Before his feet even touched the floor, he was already responding to messages. By 6:30, he was online, updating spreadsheets, fixing problems no one else wanted, cleaning up messes that weren't his responsibility. He worked through lunch, stayed late almost every night, volunteered for weekend projects. When coworkers left at 5, Jason stayed. When managers asked for help, Jason said yes. When deadlines were impossible, Jason absorbed the pressure. His apartment was messy. His sleep was terrible. His phone never stopped buzzing, but he wore it like a badge of honor. I'm grinding, he told himself. This is what success looks like. His girlfriend, Emily, noticed the change before he did. One night, as Jason answered emails during dinner, she looked at him and said, "You're always tired. You're here, but you're not really here." Jason smiled. "It's temporary," he said. "I just need to push harder." But temporary turned into months. He missed birthdays, skipped workouts, stopped seeing friends, and Sunday nights stopped feeling peaceful. They felt heavy, anxious, and despite working 70 hours a week, nothing changed. No promotion, no raise, no recognition, just more work. Sitting 2 rows away from Jason was Alex. Same age, same department, same starting salary. But Alex worked 9 to 5. No weekends, no late nights, no burnout. And then it happened. Alex got promoted. Alex led meetings. Alex had influence. Alex was trusted with important projects. Jason couldn't understand it. How, he thought, I do more than anyone. That question followed him home every night. Breaking point, intense, slower. One Monday morning, after weeks of late nights, Jason's body finally pushed back. During a team meeting, his heart started racing. His hands went numb. The room felt like it was closing in. He excused himself, barely making it to the hallway before collapsing into a chair, struggling to breathe. HR called an ambulance. At the urgent care clinic, the doctor looked at his chart, then looked at him. "You're not sick," she said. "You're burned out. High stress. Severe sleep deprivation. chronic exhaustion. If you keep living like this, she warned, your body will shut you down again. Harder next time. That night, lying awake, Jason felt something unfamiliar. Not anger, not frustration, defeat. I did everything right, he whispered. So why am I losing? 2 days later, Jason did something he had avoided for years. He asked Alex to grab coffee. They sat quietly in a cafe near the office. Jason stared into his cup before finally speaking. I don't get it, he said. I work longer than anyone. I give everything to this job. And somehow, you're moving ahead while I'm stuck. Alex didn't brag. He paused. Then he said, Jason, you're working harder than everyone, but you're working on the wrong things. Alex opened his laptop. He showed Jason 2 files. The first was a massive spreadsheet, hundreds of rows, manually updated, hours of repetitive work. That was you, Alex said. 15 hours a week. Then he opened another file, a clean dashboard, automated, updated in real time. This took me 6 hours to build, Alex said. Now it runs itself. Jason stared at the screen. That's it? He asked. Alex nodded. You've been running faster on a treadmill, he said. I stepped off and built a vehicle. Alex explained 3 rules Jason had never learned. First, leverage beats labor. I don't do repetitive work, Alex said. I eliminate it. An hour spent building leverage saves hundreds later. Second, focus creates value. You try to do everything, Alex said. I choose what matters. Jason did more. Alex did what counted. And third, rest is a weapon. A tired brain can't think strategically, Alex said. I protect my energy so my decisions stay sharp. That one hurt, because Jason knew it was true. That week, Jason made a decision. Not to quit, not to grind harder, but to think differently. He blocked 2 hours a day. No emails, no meetings. He learned automation, built templates, asked better questions. He stopped saying yes to everything and started saying yes to impact. Within a month, his workload dropped. Within 3 months, his results doubled. And for the first time in years, he had his evenings back. 6 months later, Jason still worked hard. But now, his work worked for him. His manager noticed. Leadership noticed. And Jason got promoted. Not because he suffered more, but because he created more value. This story isn't about offices. It's about you. If you believe exhaustion equals success, if you think working harder will fix a broken system, if you feel guilty resting, hear this clearly. Hard work matters, but hard work without strategy is just slow destruction. Before you add more hours, ask where you can add leverage. Before you grind harder, ask where you can think smarter. Stop running on a treadmill. Build something that moves you forward. Because success doesn't belong to the most exhausted. It belongs to the most effective. Work smart. Stay sharp. I'll see you in the next one.